Hello and welcome to another episode. About 6-7 months ago when I first had the EV3, I had this charging issue. I have a Zappy charger and I'm on Intelligent Octopus Go. Those were the conditions that it was running on. And what happened was I normally run the car at 60% charge rate, and that's helped to protect the ICCU. And if I'm in a rush, then I ramp it up to full 100% speed, so 7 kilowatts. So that time back in late January, February, that's what I did. It triggered a weird situation on the car. It wouldn't charge with 1.5 kilowatts. So I went back into the app and changed the settings back down to 6%, and that reduced the charge rate even further. But I didn't record any of this, of course, because it's all new. And then I put the charge rate back up to 90%, and it was just below the original 1.5 kilowatts. So I put it back up to 100%, and it was running at 1.5 kilowatts, and I was mystified as to what the heck was going on. So I unplugged the car and I went to charge it to check the charger out, and I went to Tesco's on 11 kilowatt charger, and it was charging fine at 11 kilowatts. Came back home, plugged it in again, working fine at 7 kilowatts on Intelligent Octopus again. So I think it's the car and not the charger. Anyway, on Saturday, I was charging my usual 4.2 kilowatts, which is 60% of charge rate, and I needed to go out. So I ramped up the charge rate to 100%, and this happened again. So I'll show you on the screen, basically. So you see in Zappy it's charging at 4.2 or something like that. I opened the app, and then I went to the control tab, and then the EV sub tab, and then the AC charge limit. And it's on 60, and I ramped it up to 100. So I went to check the car, and it was charging at 1.5. So then I checked that my smart charging was working on the Octopus, and I double checked it on the Zappy to make sure it was really putting out 1.5, and it was. And then back to the Kia app, and back to the control tab, and then EV sub tab, and then I moved it down to 90 to see what I would get, and immediately it changes down to 1.4, which is 90% of 1.5. You know what? I went back and double checked it on the other screen to make sure it was 1.4. Back to the control tab, and then changed it back down to 60%. And then I was getting 0.9 of a kilowatt hour. So it's doing the percentages right, but the top charge level of 7 is not the place it's starting from. So it's like the new top level it can charge it is 1.5, not 7. So the next thing I did was to unplug the charger and go for a drive, and then I came back, tried it again, and it was working on 7. So I didn't do anything to the charger. The 7 was working on Intelligent Octopus again, and I checked all the settings in the car and in the app, and they're all set to 100%. So I think it's the car playing up, but I don't know why it suddenly starts doing it. I mean, my state of charge was 74%. I'm going to have to do some more experiments with changing the charge rate whilst I'm doing Intelligent Octopus charging. So has anybody else experienced any weirdness like this? I know others have had some ICCU problems where they couldn't charge with 1.4 or 1.5, and that even led to some ICCU changes. So what the heck's going on? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching.